Greetings, Keechlings. Keechin Prime here with my live reaction of Magi, chapter 366, Cowardly Person. Okay, you've got Aladdin there, and he's inside the... I forget what it was now. This series is just... it amped up so quickly, it seemed like, and I can't keep up sometimes. Hey, Grandpa David. He's kind of actually farming there in that dark mass there. So you've reached the deepest part of the Great Rift. It was all for nothing, though. I'm not even in control of the Sacred Palace's magic anymore. The dungeons and Dai-Jin systems are all flowing backwards. They're becoming a tool to return the world to the Ryuk. That's right. I've guided the world through the right destiny. And then Aladdin's just like, yeah. Why did you do that? So I could see beyond destiny, because I am a chosen existence. Who chose you? I don't know, but since I'm a singularity, I guided the world in accordance to destiny. Why did you do that? Because I am a chosen existence. Oh god, it's just like a freaking asking a child asking a question, and all the answers are basically the same, even though the questions are a little different. Who chose you? I don't know, but I'm a singularity. I followed destiny and guided this world. I think he's gone crazy. Oh, what am I? Wait, he just said he was a singularity. Grandpa, you're a lonely person. You were never truly complete because you never involved yourself with others. Because there is no real you, you cannot think for yourself. Okay, obviously he had to interact with or involved himself with someone, or otherwise we wouldn't have had Solomon, and then we wouldn't have had Aladdin. So... be it might have not been the deepest relationship, then get me a concubine and I will mate. Even though he wanted to become a god, where he's effectively immortal, and then it's like, what's the point of children? I don't know. You can see why I get confused and have problems with this series. Because there's no real you. You cannot think for yourself. So is he being guided by higher power into not having any sense of self now, huh? What do you yourself actually want to do? You've got to be brave to decide something like that. To believe in grand and impressive things can be reassuring. So Uncle Sinbad used a spell to make everyone feel like it was fine to only believe in one thing. In reality, the one who fully relied on destiny, the most cowardly of them all, would probably be you, Grandpa David. Why is he calling him Grandpa David? Just call him Grandpa. It seemed kind of weird. And the third eye on his head even closed when he started laughing. I'm a singularity, and you're a Magi, correct? Aladdin in himself could almost be a singularity. Maybe not on the same power scale, but I have more reason to live than just being a Magi. No matter, the world will return to the Ryuk and move on to a new level. Okay, and he's deforming himself. I won't let it. Uncle Sinbad, are you in there? Are you in here? Oh, he's forming in the White Ryuk. Aladdin, the Sacred Palace will be disappearing shortly. I've got no time. Can you lend me your power? Okay, and we're now outside. They're destroying the towers, as the plan was in the last chapter. Here we go. I knocked down Zepper's tower. And you have like people like huddling together. It's like, what the fuck do we do? The world's like twisting and turning. Shoin, please restore my Magi again. So reckless. Shoin. It's not his name, is it? Or is that not who I think it is? That might just be the case. How many towers do we still have left? Alibaba, we've got... There's supposed to be 72 towers. We've never seen all 72 demon or Daijins. They're technically demons in like the lesser... What was it, index or something? Or lesser key. That was, I think. It's interesting to see that. But anyway, Alibaba, we've gotten rid of Zagan and Garrus' towers already. Morgania. Yay. Or, am I even pronouncing that right? I swear I'll never get her name right before the end of this series. And then I just remembered that the series is going to end. Morgiana. I think that, yeah. I'll try and say that. This isn't enough. We have to destroy all these towers and fast. Okay. So, not good. The magic circle is getting brighter and brighter. Okay, and the towers are... Some of them look like they're disintegrating, but I think that's just an outline. Because they're further away. Huh? The magic circles. Is it still invoking even though they've destroyed some of the towers? Which at this point they've only listed, what, 1, 2, I think like 4? Huh? It stopped? This won't take long. That voice. Sinbad? That's the thing when it comes to a manga. Is that like when there's someone off screen, it's like that's going to be more impactful, I think, in an anime than it is in a manga because you can't hear the actual voice. So unless someone brings it up, you'll never know. Correct. Using Sinbad or using Aladdin's Solomon's wisdom. What? I'm being able to project my Ryuk to the entire world. Well, he's got a lot of Ryuk then. Excuse me. The magic to return the world to the Ryuk has stopped, but only for this short period of time. And here comes an angel ready to smash those people. Is Aladdin there? Kind of obviously, don't you think? I mean, he just said it was Aladdin's. Solomon's wisdom. And the sight of emergence of the dungeon's towers. And showing up across the world. There's 25 total, and if they're not destroyed, even the world will be going back to the Ryuk. There is, however, not enough time to get rid of all of them. Wait, there's only 25? I bet that's just the 25 that have been conquered, I guess. There is another way, though, and that's to join all the metal vessels' power into one. Okay, why don't they just use fucking Kome to teleport them, and then he can maybe teleport them back, I guess, or at least closer to the towers. But let's see what this joint... All our powers combine. Metal vessels. Anyway, to join the metal vessels' power in one. Right, the metal vessels are the divine staves from Amatoran. Up here. There are a total of 18 metal vessels. Only if you join all of their power into a single one, it should be able to twist dimensions. The proof of this is when I went into the Sacred Palace. Okay. Little flashback with that. This is just like when King Solomon kicked Il-Ilad out of the dimension by sealing him. Therefore, to seal these dungeon towers, it is your only option. Alright. But how did we join the metal vessels' power into one? All the king vessels have to connect themselves to one and transfer all their powers. So they're going to give them all to Alibaba, I bet. And there's only one way for metal vessel users to transfer their power to someone else. You have to give them your Ryuk. Just like when I obtained Zephyr from Princess Serendian. I probably butchered that name too. Yeah, we haven't gotten to that part in the spin-off series, so I'm wondering how that happened. Did you say offer their rebuke, but that's no way. Exactly. Does the person die? They're all going to die. One of the 15 metal vessel users, 14 must die, all of them except for the main person. Yeah. And then we have a picture of if they actually give it all to Alibaba and they're all dying. That's sad. And the one who lives shall guide this world as a king vessel, and the one to take on such a role should be Alibaba. That's what I think. And everyone's like starting to freak out. Alibaba? As the clock ticks towards the end, the fate of the world has been entrusted to Alibaba. You cannot miss the next issue. And I won't. I'll be here next week or whenever the next chapter drops. So, overall, it was okay. I mean, we now... How did that work with just the metal vessels, though? I mean, is that like the one exception? But then wouldn't they have still died? Okay, I'm seeing a conflict here. It's like, what, just because the metal vessels were in the headquarters at the time, they weren't fully given to someone else, yet Sinbad was able to use them in a similar fashion to what they're about to do now, yet like I mentioned earlier, there's reasons I don't like this series' direction as of the last arc or so. And this is a big reason. It's a plot hole the size of that magic circle. But anyway, thank you for what... overall, I give it a 3.5 because of that plot hole, because that's a pretty big one. But anyway, overall it was a good chapter, but yeah, it doesn't deserve a 4. No, it was above average. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Geechlings, roll out.